Welcome to your yoga practice. Today you'll need your mat, maybe a chair, a tennis ball, 2 blocks, and your blanket or towel. So pretty much have all your props ready. I'm adapting the yoga practice today to, if you have difficulty getting up and down from the mat. So let's begin, and I'll invite you to choose your centering pose. So you can lie down, you can be seated on the mat, or you can be seated in the chair. So I'll begin this morning seated in the chair, and I call this seated mountain pose. And I'll sit all the way back. So choose a shape that feels best to you. And I'll sit all the way back. And so whatever you've chosen, go ahead and close your eyes. And just tune in for a moment, make any adjustments if you need to. For me, this beginning part of the class is maybe the most important. So we call this centering or presencing yourself. And that's what makes your yoga practice not just an exercise class, but that's what makes it yoga, the union of body and mind. My theme today is simply be here now. So let's begin with that body scan. So let go of the busyness of the week and draw your attention inward, noticing how it feels to be in your body in this moment. No judgment, simply awareness. And then when you're ready, let's practice that breath awareness as we continue to center and presence ourselves. Perhaps you follow the flow of the cooler air in through the nose on the in-breath, and that warmer air as it exits the nose on the out-breath. And now, as you fine-tune your breath awareness, see if you can tune in to the very beginning of that in-breath, that first little bit of air that enters the nostrils. And then the very beginning of that out-breath, as you feel that warm air exiting that nostrils. And when you're ready, let go of that breath awareness. And set your intention. You can make your intention to be here now. And you know, I like affirmations. So maybe I affirm, I am here. When you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And if you're in the chair, Let's come out of the chair. And we'll all meet on either hands and knees in that tabletop shape. Or you'll go ahead and turn your chair around. Place your hands on the chair. Soft bend in the knees. And find that nice long spine. So wherever you're at. If you're in tabletop shape, index fingers pointed forward and you press down through those hands. Let's start to deepen the breath now as you inhale, expand belly, ribs, and chest. And as you exhale, draw the belly, the ribs, the chest in. And then it may feel natural to move a certain way through the whole spine. As we deepen and lengthen that breath. So as you inhale, may feel natural to arch the back. And as you exhale, may feel natural as you draw the belly in to create that flexion, that rounding. And just take your time, moving to the rhythm of that deep, smooth, even, continuous breath. And let's do 3 more breaths here. When you're ready, we'll meet right in the center. And perhaps you notice when you connect the movement to the breath that it does help to bring you into this moment and to be here now. Alright, from here, if you're in tabletop shape, reach your hands a little wider than shoulder width apart. Spread those fingers, knees under the hips. And then you'll press down through the hands, down and forward. Hips will lift up and back. And feet will press down and back. In the chair, I walk myself back. And we're all in downward facing dog. And if you want to firm those muscles around the shoulder blades and draw the shoulders away from the ears, let me suggest this. You'll go ahead and bend those elbows, lower the torso down, then press the hands out. And as you hug the elbows in, keep pressing those hands out as you lift up through the chest. Can you feel those muscles firming around the shoulder blades? Shoulders come away from the ears. And then just let your head relax between those arms. And maybe you can see your knees. And maybe the knees are pointing straight forward. And when you're ready, go ahead and walk that dog. So starting to release into the back side of the body here. Spine stays nice and long. And even downward facing dog using the chair. You can pedal out those feet. Press the right heel down, bend the left knee. Press the left heel down, bend the right knee. So nice and easy today. And then when that feels complete, we'll all bend our knees, draw our belly in, and then either reach the seat further back from the chair or lift that tailbone up higher. Nice deep breath. Be here now. And when you're ready, we'll all look between our hands and gently walk ourselves forward. Alright, and as you inhale, you'll lift your heart up and lengthen the spine. Maybe the hands are on the chair, on the blocks. And as you exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Let's move with the breath. Inhale, draw the belly and lengthen the spine. And exhale, bend the knees as much or as little as you need to as you fold over those legs and round the back. And just one last time. Inhale. Spine is long. And exhale. And take a moment just to notice how this feels on the back of the legs. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale, lower our seat, lift our heart up, float the arms up. And exhale, press those hands together, release them down over heart center and down towards the earth. And we're in mountain pose. So this is where I'm going to find my, here it is, my ball. So you can place your hands on the chair if you need it for balance. And we'll just start with the right foot. And just nice and easy, you'll roll forward and back. So doing that myofascial release for the bottom of that right foot. And maybe just roll forward and back about 3 times. And put as much pressure, as much weight as you'd like into the ball. And then when you're ready, I'll go ahead and roll it across near the base of the toes, so side to side. And anywhere where you feel you want a little bit more sensation, you just hold that there and take that nice deep breath. So when we practice this myofascial release, this does really require you to be here and now, to tune in, to get the most out of this work, right? So you just keep rolling side to side, maybe 3 times, slowly making your way down towards the heel. So I encourage you to spend, if you have the time, just a few minutes, maybe even 5 minutes. It can be at this before your yoga practice or your workout, to do some sort of myofascial release. So the foot is a nice one to do. So go ahead and roll forward and back when you are ready on that left side. And if I don't spend enough time on this, you can certainly pause. Right? Hit pause till it's complete for you. And then once again, when you're ready, you start near the base of the toes. And if there's any area you would like a little more sensation, put a little more pressure there. And take that deep breath. And then when that's complete, I feel like I need a little bit more. Go ahead and release that. And just see now how it feels. And you can use the chair, use the blocks. So find your mountain pose. Shoulders up, back and down. And I'll inhale, reach my arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold at the hips, stand forward fold. Release your hands down onto the blocks or onto the chair. And then you can start to straighten into the knees. And just notice how this feels now in the back of the legs. And all the way up the spine. I am here. Let go, a little more tension from the week. gently press yourself up. And then we'll come back up to standing. I'll turn and face you. Let's find our mountain pose. So maybe today, what do I feel like using anything? Yeah, maybe I'll put a block between my legs. And if you like, you can even put a block between your feet. I haven't done this in a little while. So perhaps the base of the big toes touch and the heel comes a little bit away. So standing nice and tall. Let's press down to the base of our big toe, little toe, inner heel and outer heel. Then imagine cinching a drawstring around your waist, or when you put on your leggings this morning, cinch the whole waist in. So I can feel, actually when I brace my belly, my legs hugging in, pressing the block, right? And then from here, let's place our fingers on our shoulders and just do a few nice, easy shoulder rolls. Maybe close your eyes here. My legs are rooted, core is braced, spine is nice and long. And this hopefully opens things up, relaxes things in the upper body. So I can start to move a little easier and take those nice deep breaths. I am here. And then when you're ready, let's circle it the other way. Awesome. Let's release the arms down. And from here, let's inhale, reach that left, whichever arm you want, your left arm up, reach up and over to the right. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale, reach up and over to the left. And exhale, come back to center. And today, tune in a little bit to what's happening in the shoulder blade. And as we create the side bend, we're moving a little bit more through that thoracic spine, that mid-back. I am here, ready to take care of myself. Awesome. This next time, let's reach up and over. And if it would feel better to you, maybe you just place your fingertips behind the head and nuzzle the chin in as you lift the head up. And the more you point that elbow up towards the sky, the more stretch you'll feel, sensation into the left side of the body. Maybe as you inhale, you expand the left belly, ribs and chest. Deepen the stretch from the inside out. Still grounded though through that left foot. And I have a smile on my face because I found the time today to come to my yoga mat and maybe my yoga chair. When you're ready, let's release it, come back down to center. And then we'll inhale, reach up and over the other side. So maybe you just bend the elbow, place the index finger under the base of the skull and lift the head up as you draw the chin back. Point the elbow up towards the sky. Oh, did you see that? A little bit more lengthening here. Grounded though through that right foot. A nice deep breath, inhaling, right belly, ribs, and chest. To deepen that stretch from the inside out. And then when you're ready, let's meet right back in the center. From here, I'll release the block. And this is optional. You can spread your fingers press your hands into the block. All right? And our feet are still rooted equally. I still got my belly braced, right? Can you feel the core strong and the upper body relaxed? Then when you're ready, sweep your arms forward and up, but only as much as feels good to you. Then I'll bend into my elbows. And I'll place the back of that block, let me turn to the side, right in the back of my head. Notice that I'll draw my chin back, and my neck is nice and long. It's got that gentle arch, mimicking that gentle arch in the low back. So press those palms together, and then when you're ready, root through those feet again, draw the belly in, and as we inhale, lift your heart up, and gently tilt yourself back. So creating a little bit more motion through the spine. And let's practice that together. So come back up. Inhale, let's lift up and lean back. Exhale, come back to center. Find that deep breath. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we come back to center. Just a few more breaths like this. So creating a little bit more motion through that thoracic spine. So lift that heart up towards the sky on that in-breath. Come back to center on that out-breath. And just one last time. There's no right or wrong way to do things. And today, I'm just exploring a little bit more of the range of motion right into this part of your back. And it can help us to counter some of that over-rounding, that hyperkyphosis that can happen over time. So bend my knees and release the blocks for now. So from here, let's turn and you'll face the blocks or face the chair. And so I'm standing nice and tall. Back, find that mountain pose. When you're ready, inhale, reach the arms up. Now maybe you lift your heart and then your head up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold that hip, standing forward fold. Inhale, find that half lift, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, let's step that right leg back. So you can have your hands on the block or on the chair. And as you inhale, you'll bend that left knee, come forward. Exhale, lift hips up and back, press down to that right foot. You know, I love this flow. As we move into those hips a little bit more. And I find with my hands on the chair or on the block, it helps me keep the spine long and the shoulders away from the ears. Let's lift hips up and back. So go ahead, press down to that right foot. And then when you're ready, you can even have a soft lift of the left heel as you come forward. And then lower the heel down. Okay? So keep that belly braced. So cinch that waist in, just like we practiced earlier. Alright, and my spine is long. Let me turn and face in a way that you can see me. When you're ready, we'll place our left fingertips behind our head. And as we inhale, we'll rotate belly, chest, and head towards that front leg side. And just see how that feels. Maybe you reach that arm out to the side. So don't let that hand reach back too far and pop the shoulder forward. Just allow it. You start maybe fingers at the base of the skull, neck long, and just slowly extend it out. I am here. Then when you're ready, release your hand down. And from here, let's lower that right knee down. You can keep the toes tucked under. How does that feel? You can have a blanket under the knee if you need it. Alright, so our first time making our way down towards the mat. So you can untuck those toes. And only if it feels good to you, you can press down to that left foot, lift your belly right off the thigh. Awesome. From here, let's inhale, reach that right arm up. Exhale, lean up and over to the left. But certainly you can still keep your hands on the chair. And if you like, press that right leg down, draw the belly in, and lean over even a little bit more. Feel the stretch. Enjoy that stretch. You can have that blanket once again under that right knee. Then release your hands down. Now we'll tuck the toes under, press through that left foot. Bring the right foot to meet the left. As you inhale, lift your heart up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend your knees, standing forward. Inhale, press through your feet, lift your heart up, and then your head as you reach the arms up. And exhale, press those hands together over heart center and then down towards the earth. Returning to mountain pose. Inhale, reach out and up or straight up, lift your heart up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold that hip, standing forward fold. Inhale, find that half the spine is long, stay there. Exhale, step that left leg back. Lift hips up and back as you press down to that left foot. As you inhale, bend into that right knee, come forward. And exhale, hips up and back. Once again, hands are on your blocks or on that chair. And then this next time, let's press down through that left foot. Maybe soft lift to the right heel, and then shift the weight forward as you bend the right knee. Lower the right heel down. So my legs are strong, my belly strong in. Then I'll place my right fingertips on the back of the head. So nuzzle the chin in, and when you're ready, rotate over towards that right side. And only if you like, you reach that arm out to the side, but keeping that shoulder, this hand, arm in alignment with your heart. Be here now. And then place your hand onto the chair, and if you like, you'll lower that knee down onto the mat or onto a blanket. Release those toes. If you like, you can keep your hands on the chair, or place one hand on the thigh or both hands on the thigh. Awesome. So find your balance here. Maybe walk the front foot out to the side a little more if you need to. Then when you're ready, let's reach the opposite arm up as we inhale and exhaling up and over. So you can hold on to the chair and you don't have to lower that knee all the way down. But if the knee is down, you can press down to that left leg, draw the belly in, and then smile. Let's release your hands down onto the chair or onto the blocks. Tuck the toes under. Press down to that front foot. Bring the back foot to meet the front. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, standing forward fold. Let the knees bend as you fold over the legs. Inhale, lower your seat a little bit more. Lift your heart up. Exhale, press those hands together over heart center. And then down towards the earth. Awesome. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our hips. And from here, we'll turn to the side. And so you can still have the chair to the side of you if you like. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and step out wide. So just easing our way today into the practice. So maybe inner edges or outer edges of the feet are parallel. Now brace the belly as you're rooted through those legs. From here, Let's cross at the wrists, turn the palms and elbows up. Let's do a big arm circle. We stretch the arms out wide. Just see how that feels. Now let's turn whichever leg you want, right hip, knee, and toes to the right. And turn the left toes to the right as well. I'll do the same side as you. And then from here, let's turn the palms out to the side. And then reach all the way up and over to that right side. And when you can't reach anymore, release the hand down. So that back arm reaches up towards the sky if you like. Or you can just place that hand on your hip. And from here, lift your front toes up. Press the outer edge of that front heel. Base of the pinky toe, base of the big toe. Draw the belly in, turn the chest towards me. Then press down through the heel of that back leg. Triangle pose for 4, 3, be here now. Adjust yourself if you need to, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead. To come out of this, you bend that front knee and then press the feet away from each other, forward and back. And we're now in that warrior 2. So press the knee now towards the pinky toe side of the foot and hug the hip back and in. Press that back heel away one last time. And look over those front fingertips for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place your hands on your hips. Turn those toes forward. Take a breath. When you're ready, cross at the wrist, turn the palms and elbows up, and do that big arm circle. See if that helps open up the shoulders. And when you get there, maybe firm the muscles around the shoulder blades. Now turn the other leg, whichever leg you didn't do. It's my left hip, knee, and toes to the left, and right toes turn towards the left. Now turn my palms out to the side, and reach all the way forward, and then release my hand down. This time, just demonstrating, you can use the chair or to place the hand on the leg. So reach that arm up or just place that hand on your hip if that would feel better. Now go ahead and lift the front toes up. Press the outer edge of the heel, base of the pinky toe, and then base of the big toe. Draw the belly in, turn the chest, and press down through that back heel. Triangle pose. I feel like I don't do this shape very often. Just notice now that we're here, what have you created? Do you need to make any adjustment? And when you're ready, bend into the knee. Press the feet away from each other, forward and back. And we come into warrior 2. So you'll press that front knee towards the pinky toe side of the foot and hug that outer hip back. Press that back heel away one more time and look over those front fingertips. I am here. When you're ready, place your hands back on the hips. Press the feet away. Turn those toes forward. And let's go ahead and heel toe those feet in or just step it in. Awesome. Then we'll turn and face the chair. Or face those blocks. The chair is maybe a little bit easier, not necessarily a lot easier. So see what feels best to you. So find your mountain pose. Grounded through those feet. Raise that belly. Spine is long. Shoulders back and down. And I gaze straight ahead. I am here. Ready for whatever Susie's going to present to me. And from here, let's go ahead. Inhale, let's sit back into our chair pose. And you can simply reach the fingertips straight in front. And then shift the weight into your heels. Press down through those heels, belly in, heart is open. Maybe you reach the arms up a little bit more. And even here we can do that circle. Let me just turn and face you. I can cross at the wrists, elbows up, and I can press those arms back. And this time I'll press those arms all the way back. Now roll the shoulders open, turn the palms up, and reach up towards the sky. See how that is? I am here. No pain in your knees. Legs, core are strong. And then when you're ready, let's inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knees, fold that hip, standing forward. Inhale, find that half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lower your seat, lift your heart up, float the arms up. And exhale, press those hands together over heart center and then down towards the earth. Here we go. From here, I'm going to still stand nice and tall. And when you're ready, I'll inhale, sit back into my chair pose, my fierce pose. And exhale, standing forward. Inhale, lift your heart up, spine stays long. This time as I exhale, step the right toes out to the right. And I'm in. Now, this is intense side stretch. So you can create a soft bend in that front knee or deep bend, whatever you need so that there's no rounding in the lower back. So draw that right hip up and back. Nice deep breath here. Then when you're ready, we're going to add on. So place your left fingertips behind your head. Then turn belly, chest, and head to that left side. And I'll just turn the chair just so you can see me a little bit better. And then when you're ready, reach that arm out if that would feel best to you. So you're still drawing that left hip back. Belly is in and heart is open. This is revolved triangle. And when you're ready, release your hand down. Press through that left foot. Bring the right foot to meet the left. We'll inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. And exhale, press those hands together over heart center and down towards the earth. Let's do the other side. So inhale, sit back into your chair pose, reach the arms forward. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, half lift, spine is long. Exhale, step the left leg back. Yep. Other leg. So just take a moment now, notice how this feels. So you draw, if you like, the right hip up and back. Bend into that front knee as much as you need to, so the lower back does not round. When you're ready, fingertips behind the head, neck is long. Rotate, open towards that front leg. This is my right this time. Maybe you reach the arm up. So keep drawing that right hip up and back. Belly is braced. Heart is open. Smile on my face. As I embrace, enjoy this moment, because I am here. When you're ready, release your hand down. Press to that right foot. Bring the left foot to meet the right. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, bend the knees, standing forward fold. Inhale, float the arms up. Lift your heart up. Exhale, press the hands together over heart center and then down towards the earth. So our finale. Oh, you probably know this is coming. Because you probably know my current favorite pose is actually revolved half moon. All right, so chair or blocks, and let me just demonstrate just for fun using the chair or using the blocks, but you can use the chairs just as we were. All right, so here we go, standing nice and tall. Inhale, sit back into chair pose or fierce pose. Exhale, standing forward, fold hands on the blocks or on the chair. Inhale, find that half lift, spine stays long. And then as you exhale, step this time your right leg back. All right, so from here, you may have to slide your hands a little bit more forward in the chair. And you may have to slide the blocks a little bit more forward. Okay, and slide that right leg in. And then as you inhale, you lift that leg up. Hold this here. So soft bend or deep bend in that left knee. Draw the belly in. Maybe from here, rotate. Right hip, knee and toes to the right. Maybe you bring your right fingertips up onto the block. See how that feels? Maybe. You place your hand on the head, make the back of the neck long, and you reach that arm out. Or 4. Wow. 3, 2, and just be here now wherever you're at. And 1. Awesome. Let's internally rotate the thigh. Catch your breath. Find that balance. Root through that standing leg. Brace that belly. Now when you're ready, reach your left fingertips behind your head. And then rotate belly, chest, and head to the left. Maybe reach that left arm. Holding here, revolve half moon for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Wow, step it in. Inhale, lift your heart up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your hips up, heart up, and exhale. Release the hands down, over heart center and down towards the earth. Let's try that on the other side. For me, that was maybe a little harder than usual, but that's what happens, right? And so as we focus on being here and now, I'll let go of whatever just happened. Just bring my awareness back into this moment. So find your mountain pose, stand nice and tall. So we inhale, you can sit back into chair pose or fierce pose. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift your heart, lengthen the spine. And exhale, keep the spine long as you step that leg back. Now this is where you may need to slide the blocks forward a little bit. Let me adjust myself. As you bring that left foot forward a little bit as well. When you're ready, lift up through that left leg. So belly's braced. Rooted really strongly through that right leg. Then when you're ready, turn the left hip, knee and toes to the left. And maybe come up onto those left fingertips. And maybe place the fingers onto the back of the head. Maybe extend that arm up. Holding here for 4, 3, still breathing, 2, and 1. And then internally rotate the leg. That seems more challenging today, adding in the bit with the arm. When you're ready, reach that right arm out to the side. And then rotate belly, chest, and head to the right. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come back to center. Inhale. Lift your heart up. Exhale, bend your knees. Hold that hip, standing forward. Let it go. Let it all go. Awesome job. ready, let's inhale, lower our seat, lift our heart up, float the arms up. Exhale, press the hands together over heart center, and then down towards the earth. Mountain. Now you use either the blocks or you can place your, use the chair. We'll make our way down onto the mat. So stand nice and tall once more. And then let's turn our toes out, our heels in. So you can sit your seat down onto the blocks. Or you can also, and then you can also use your hands onto the chair to lower yourself down. So coming in towards that yogi squat, but only if that feels good to you. So lengthen the tailbone down, draw the belly in. You can press the elbows, press the arms into the legs. So this is what it looks like on a block. It can be multiple blocks, or you can simply be seated in the chair. Nice deep breath. I am here. And then to come out of this, so maybe you're still seated in the chair, maybe not. Come out of this, we press up. And now let's make our way all the way down. So I'll demonstrate for my mother. So you seem to like the left knee down and the right knee down, but keep all the weight onto the chair, and then let your hips sit down, right or left side. So take your time. And then we'll be seated. So once you're there, let's extend our legs in front. And find our staff pose. So release your fingers down. Maybe bend the knees as much or as little as feels good to you. And then from here, go ahead and bend the right knee. Cross that right foot over. And I'll wrap my left arm around. Reach my right fingertips back. So inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, rotate belly, chest, and head to that right side. Next in breath, you can look all the way back. And on the next out breath, maybe rotate the head and tilt the head over to the left. Slowly unwind myself. And extend the legs. So first find your staff pose. Then go ahead and bend the left leg and cross it over. Wrap the opposite arm around and bring those back fingertips further back so you're sitting nice and tall. As you inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate belly, chest, and head towards that side. That my left this time. As you inhale, maybe look all the way back. Exhale, rotate your head and tilt it over towards the right. So feeling a little stretch if you need it for the side of the neck, the top of that shoulder. And when you're ready, slowly unwind yourself. Release those legs. And from here, maybe I'll have the blocks with me. And I'll have that blanket with me. And we're going to come all the way down onto the mat. I'd like to find this morning's supported bridge pose. So I'll have both blocks here. So just let me demonstrate. And when you're ready, you'll press the hips up and then slide one block under each seat, maybe the second highest setting. And so it's not pressing onto the lower back, it's on your seats. And your shoulders are away from the ears. Make sure the back of the head is resting on the mat and there's no pressure or weight on your neck. I start with my knees and toes about hip distance apart. And then from here I'll float that right leg up. And nice and easy, I'll lower that right leg all the way down. If you like, draw the right toes up towards the sky. Press that right heel away. Then draw the belly in and up. Maybe you reach that right arm up. Releasing through the front of that right hip. And perhaps the whole right side of the body. And then if you like, I'm going to float the left leg up and draw that left knee in towards my chest, or a little bit more in towards that left shoulder. Keeping the right knee and toes pointed up, and then circle the left ankle. Now circle it the other way. Awesome. From here, bring that knee to center. I'm going to slide that right knee in again, right foot in, and slowly extend that left leg up towards the sky. Draw the toes in towards my shin and maybe press that left thigh into the hands. When you're ready, release your hands from the back of the left thigh and slowly lower that left leg down. Take your time. And now draw those toes in and maybe press that left heel away from you. Draw the left belly in and up and maybe reach that left arm up towards the sky. Feeling more sensation now, perhaps more stretch through the whole left side of the body. And if you like, can stay here, or you can float the right leg up, draw that thigh towards the belly, knee towards the chest, or towards that right shoulder, whatever feels best in that hip, and then circle into that right ankle. And circle the other way. If your back starts to become uncomfortable in the supported bridge, feel free to come out of that. Alright, now bring the knee back to center, and then slowly extend that right leg up towards the sky, maybe pressing that right thigh into your hands. And when you're ready, go ahead and release your hands and slowly lower that right leg all the way down. How does that feel? And it feels like it's enough. Bring both feet back in. And let's float those legs up one last time if that would feel good. Extend the legs up. Draw the toes in. So shoulders are still back and down, and the back of the head is resting on the earth. No weight in the neck. Legs up the wall or shoulder stand variation here. And allow is above the head to help you find a little bit more calm at the end of your practice. And when you're ready, bend your knees, release your feet down. Now 9 times, you'll squeeze the seat, squeeze the legs, just lift the seat off the block just a little bit. So you might use more the front of the legs, maybe squeeze the seat, but something to lift your seat right off. 9 times. You count? But as we engage those muscles to lift the seat off, it will help a little bit since we've been in this bridge pose for a little while. It may help when we lower the seat back down for that low back not to tighten too much. Alright, so squeeze the legs, the seat, lift the hips up, and then slide the blocks out from under you, and then slowly lower it down. Walk your feet out a little wider and bring the knees together. And tune in now to lower back. Let that lower back release all the way down onto the mat. Just let it go. And then when you're ready, let's reach our hands out a little wider. Let the knees come apart. And do nice, easy windshield wipers. So maybe slower as you feel the sensations in your hips. As you externally rotate the thigh bone in the hip socket. So notice also how it feels in your back. When you're ready, we'll meet right in the center. From here, let's go ahead and reach our arms and legs away. Give ourselves that full body stretch. And then on your next exhale, draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself that hug. Press the thighs into the belly. If your shoulders and head are up, relax the shoulders and the head down now. And just nice and easy. If you like, roll forward and back a few times. And we'll just come up to seated for a moment. I just want to set you up here. So this is what we're going to do with the blanket. I'm going to make a little bit of a roll here. And I'll place that roll. Let me move all my props out of the way. Right under the shoulder blades. So you may have to adjust yourself. So the way to lower down is come onto my elbows, my forearms. And so slide it right under your shoulder blades. And you can even, if you need to, make a little bit of support under the head or under the neck. So notice how this feels. You're creating a little bit of an arch, and then it allows the shoulders, especially if you're hunched forward, to come down a little bit closer. So let the arms come out to the side as much as feels good to you. And let's bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees come apart. Or you can slide the legs down, whatever feels best to you. Just like all our yoga poses, take your time here to create a shape that feels comfortable to you. And when you're ready, close your eyes and create that soft focus. Bring awareness back into the body, noticing how it feels to be in your body now at the end of your practice. Float your attention up into the breath. To bring awareness to the breath. Awareness of that heart center. To bring awareness into your heart space. Move deeper than that physical heart. And move deeper than the emotional heart. Imagine in the space a candle burning bright. In this place is a warm, dry cave. And at the center, this flame, radiating light, burning brightly. And this flame is that eternal part of you, always bright, radiating light. When you're ready, bring your awareness back into the space that you are in, back into the surface you are resting on. Start to deepen the breath. Invite movement into the body as you wiggle your fingers, your toes. Circle your wrists, your ankles. And roll your head side to side. And give yourself that full body stretch. And then roll onto your right side or your left side, using the bottom arm as a pillow for your head. You'll take a breath here and then gently press yourself up. And let's set ourselves up here. You can roll that blanket or towel all the way. And then let's find our seat. So you can sit on that blanket or the towel, extend the legs, and then maybe cross the legs. So let the knees come down below those hips as you tilt the hips forward. And just sit nice and tall. Inhale, we'll float the arms up. Exhale, bring those hands together. Close your eyes for a moment. I am here. Offer gratitude to yourself for showing up. taking care of yourself so lovingly. Namaste. Have a great day.